Hi, my name is Jonas. I'm the head of people over here at Honestly. Today I want to give you a short tutorial about how to use the custom dashboard for our remote working survey to find out how you can serve your team better in adjusting to working remotely. So I have already opened a test account here, and in the very top row you see a list of all the surveys that we have collected data for, and today we are looking at the remote work survey. The row below consists of filter variables, and these are pulled from the database, so you can add filter variables in the database as many as you like, and they will show up here so you can filter the data. So now we have a survey period, we have a department, and we have a location, and there are others we could add also. And you can filter by unlimited filters at the same time. So if you want to find out how an IT team that has been working for no longer than 5 years in your company and is located in your Berlin office is comparing to the IT team who is working there for at least 7 years but is in New York, you could do that with our tool. Next up, we have a couple of buttons here. This one allows us to bookmark it, so we decide if it will show up here. You can sign up for alerts. Every time a survey cycle is completed, you will get a notification to check out the updated data. We can add new charts to the screen. And here you can also set settings, permissions, or export the data. Next up, as you can see, it is a little bit messed up. This field doesn't seem to fit in with the others, and you can change this by using drag and drop to just move your charts around a little bit. Okay, for some reason that doesn't seem to work. There we go. So now it seems a little bit more ordered, and as you can see, this display consists of 3 rows. And within each row, a chart takes up a certain amount of space. And for example, if we think that this chart here is too big, we can just change size and reduce it from 2/3 of the screen to 1/3 of the screen. And it will set it to this view. Right, but then of course, since there seems to be a bit of range missing, we'll just put it back. All right. The next important feature that you may want to know about is the ability to edit your charts. And one way you can edit your charts is, for example, to change the way it looks. So here we can move from a calculated summary score to a bar chart that will give us more information. And we could, in theory, also filter by department, survey, or location. So we can split the data, and that will help us to compare different groups in our data set. We won't do it this time. I just want to show you what it looks like. So in this test account, we see that so far we have one of each, basically. Right? But so the idea here is that you can make the data look any way you see fit, and you have a high degree of customizability that you can use here. Oh, sorry. So another thing, if we, let me just put it back. Another feature that is really cool is that you can start an initiative. And starting an initiative means that the software will make a bookmark of the data the way it looks now in time, and it will create an initiative here in the initiative screen, and that will allow you to track your progress depending on the work you are doing to improve the score. And so that will give you a very good way to correlate the point in time where you started working to improve something with a point in time in the future, so you can compare outcomes. Last but not least, you can see that we have basically 2 types of data displayed here. One is quantitative, so this is all your rating scales, Likert scales, and basically all the data that is just simply something people click on while answering a survey. And we have qualitative data down here, and these are the more elaborate answers people give to open-ended questions. And it's important to know here that we sort this data by length, with the long answers being on top and the short answers being at the bottom. And that has the reason for this is that we assume that longer answers will also contain more useful information. So most of the time we want to read the long answers more than we want to read the short answers. And as you can see here, for example, sometimes people will just call it a no. And so that's good to know, but it's not actually conveying a lot of important information. Okay, so that's it. I showed you how you can customize your dashboard, how you can edit the elements, how you can start initiatives in the remote work custom survey. And I hope that this helps you get started and that you will find this very useful on your path to making your colleagues work effectively in a remote setting. Stay healthy and all the best. Bye-bye.